So guys, Nnamdi Kanu's global defense have taken another action. Nnamdi Kanu's global defense has come out and faulted Justice Omotosho, and Nnamdi Kanu's global defense has spoken out about Section 98 of 3 of the 1999 Constitution. Welcome to this YouTube channel. In case you're new to this YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe bell below, because in this channel, I bring you everything that's shown and everything you need to know regarding Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu's global defense has come out now and made a vital statement regarding the judgments of Justice James Omotosho against Nnamdi Kanu in the Federal High Courts. As we all know, Omotosho had no jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu, let alone sentencing Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. And now, the global defense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has come out now and put up an important statement, which I'll be showing you in this very video session. Before heading into what the global defense has faulted out, don't also forget that in 2022, the appeal court stated clearly that no court has the jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu, but Omotosho ignored that very judgment of the appeal court and went ahead and illegally sentenced Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. Before heading into the info of the global defense, there are two video clips I'll be displaying here for you guys to watch. I find it necessary to bring up this video for you guys to watch. And after watching these two very videos that will be displaying here for you guys, we are going to be heading straight to what the global defense has to say, because Section 98 of 3 has been raised in this very statement made by the global defense.
My people, let us tell ourselves the truth. Since the news of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sentencing came out, I have seen many harsh comments from our own Igbo brothers and sisters. Some are saying he deserves it. Some are blaming him for the problems in Igbo land. Some even want him punished more. That kind of thinking is painful and shocking. Look around Nigeria. Hausa Fulani people protect their own. Even Sheikh Gumi, who openly supports and defends bandits, is still walking free. He is respected and guided by his people. The Yorubas protect their own. Even when they disagree among themselves, Sunday Igboho was defended by his people, even with all the controversies around him. But when it comes to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some Igbo influencers are shouting that he should be executed. How does that make sense? Why should we be the only tribe that joins others to destroy our own son? Let us be clear. What happened in the later years was not the original plan. We should not forget what really happened. IPOB was hijacked at some point by criminals and splinter groups through false flag operations. Those wolves dressed in sheep clothing started killing and extorting Igbo people. These were people Nnamdi Kanu never sent and never approved. These were not Kanu's instructions. Anyone who followed him closely knows this. I deeply sympathize with every family who lost loved ones during that terrible period. Your pain is valid. Too much. I was really traumatized during those periods. No amount of apology would bring back your loved ones. The lacuna is there, and I deeply sympathize with you all. But despite the confusion and hijack, Nnamdi Kanu has always meant well for Ndibo. He lost his mother. He lost his father. He lost other family members. He sacrificed almost everything because he spoke boldly for his people. Let's also remember the truth. If not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, many Igbo communities would have fallen fully into the hands of Fulani terrorists. Some communities in Imo, Anambra, Enugu, and Abia would have been forced into peace deals with killer headsmen. Many places in Alibo would have been IDP camps today. When ESN was controlled directly by Nnamdi Kanu, there was no story of indiscipline or evil acts. Those young men were disciplined, organized, and focused solely on one mission: protecting Igbo land from invading herdsmen and terrorists. They didn't collect bribes. They didn't extort communities. They never misbehaved in his presence or under his command. They risked their lives for us. Everything changed after Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. That was when politicians, enemies of Igbo land, and government-backed groups created confusion. Ebubago was created to counter ESN. Infiltrators wore ESN uniform. Asari Dokubo's men entered the picture. Saboteurs used the chaos to destroy our communities. So when people say ESN killed our people, they must answer, which ESN? The disciplined ESN under Nnamdi Kanu, the Ebubago created by politicians, or the infiltrators wearing stolen uniforms. You cannot kidnap a man, sabotage his organization, unleash criminals in uniforms, and then blame him for the crimes committed during his absence. That's wickedness and execrable. Igbo must learn to love and protect their own. Other regions protect their people, even when they are wrong. We, on the other hand, we are quick to tear down our own, even when the person stands for our collective dignity. My dear, this behavior is dangerous. A nation that cannot defend its own sons cannot rise. A tribe that attacks its best voices will remain vulnerable. A people divided cannot stand. We must learn from others. We must stand together. We must protect those who speak up for us, not hand them over to enemies. We don't all have to agree with anything Nnamdi Kanu said or did, but we must recognize his sacrifice and his genuine love for Igbo. He spoke when others were afraid. He stood firm when others bowed. He put his life on the line for his people. Whether Biafra comes today or not, we should never abandon or disown someone who fought for us. We must love our own. We must defend our own. We must stop letting outsiders set us against each other. They have done this for too long. The truth must be said clearly. Nnamdi Kanu is not the cause of the destruction in Igbo land. The destruction came from the betrayal of some Igbo politicians, the infiltrators by government-sponsored groups, the silence of leaders who should protect us. The confusion created after Kanu was taken away. We must correct the record. History must be fair. We cannot allow lies to stand. My darlings, the truth is simple. Nnamdi Kanu is innocent, and Igbo must stand by him, not tear him down. Let us protect our own the same way others protect theirs. Let Igbo unity, love, and loyalty come first. Don't forget to register for our Igbo class. If you don't know how to speak Igbo or your kids don't know how to speak Igbo, rush now and register. And our content creation class is still on. Don't forget to DM me. I'm just a DM away. Bye.
Have you ever seen a prophecy more accurate than this? This video is for those who are so heartbroken after Nnamdi Kanu sentencing. There is a prophecy that have talked about this, and everything that this young man said in this prophecy in 2017 has all come to pass. And there is one major part of this prophecy which this young man talked about, which is the only one that is yet to come to pass. Listen to this man and hear all he said. There are a lot that were exposed here. Even the young lady Waka Waka, who this guy was talking to in this video in 2017, this guy warned this young lady to be careful of her friends, that she will be buyed if she's not careful. This young lady is no more because she was poisoned just 8 months after this video. This guy is actually gifted. Watch and listen.
To explain. I told Waka Waka now. Like what I told her, I told him that I saw our leader appearing in Israel. And after that, I saw our leader arrested again. Our leader was arrested again. The country where our leader was arrested again is a small country, but African country. Just I saw our leader, he was arrested and was about to be killed. Later on, I saw him on that dream that the letter took him to Buhari. They brought our leader to Nigeria. And when they brought him to Nigeria, they took him to prison again. So I was telling this to her. She said, I told her that this is what will happen. Isn't that what I told you? So just, so look at that. It is going to be done, even if even if it is not this year, it will be next year, 2 years, 3 years to come. So the prophecy I got was, I saw our leader Nnamdi Kanu appearing in a country, in a country in a country of Benin. How will I put it? I saw our leader appearing in Israel. So as he appeared in Israel, everywhere started shaking. With so surprise, he was playing in that my dream. So after that, our leader, I saw Biafra coming. And as I saw Biafra coming, I saw the Nigerian military men killing innocent people. I saw Nigerian military personnel going after villagers, killing people in the village, massacring people. I saw governors supporting them. I saw youth dying. I saw villagers burning. I saw cars burning. I saw war. This war that I saw is exactly what I saw in 2013. This war that I saw is exactly the message that came to me.
So, according to the Whistler, higher courts will free Nnamdi Kanu, says Defense Counsel. And I read in details. The global defense team of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has expressed optimism that high courts in the country will clear and free the IPOB leader. The defense team insisted that his recent conviction by a federal high court in Abuja cannot stand in law, accusing the trial judge, Justice James Omotosho, of relying on a repealed statute to secure the verdicts. Kanu was convicted on terrorism-related charges last month, but his lawyers said the judgment is incurably defective because it was anchored on provisions of the Repealed Terrorism (Prevention) and Amendment Act 2013 rather than the Extant Terrorism (Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. In a statement issued on Thursday, the late Global Defense Consortium, Njoku Jude Njoku Esquire, described the ruling as judicial rascality taken too far, insisting that the court ignored explicit legislative directives. In quote, he said, "A dead law cannot be used to try or convict any citizen." The National Assembly repealed the 2013 Act 3 years ago. What Justice Omotosho has done is to breathe life into a corpse, Njoku declared. Njoku cited Section 97 of the 2022 Act, which mandates that any investigation, trial, or legal proceeding commenced under the repealed Act shall be continued and completed under the provisions of this Act. According to him, the section leaves no room for discretion. In quote, he said, Section 97 is clear and commanding. It says the trial shall continue under the new law, not may, not might. The judge had no authority to pretend that the old law still existed. He stated, he accused the trial court of misinterpreting Section 98 of 3, which preserves past investigative steps but does not authorize future convictions under the repealed law. Section 98 of 3 simply saves earlier steps taken: arrests, file charges, seized materials. It does not resurrect a dead statute. No courts, not even the Supreme Court, can do that, he added. According to Njoku, the court's reliance on the repealed law was deliberate and politically motivated. In quote, he said, what happened on 20th November was not a trial. It was a script. It was predetermined. The court chose convenience over law and politics over justice, he alleged. Njoku warned that allowing the ruling to stand would set a dangerous precedent for the justice system. In quote, he said again, if the judgment is allowed to survive, then tomorrow any Nigerian can be convicted under a non-existent law. That is how tyranny begins, he said. He urged Nigerians to read the law and demand accountability, insisting that public ignorance strengthens judicial abuse. This was the statement made by Jude Njoku Esquire, leader of the Global Defense Consortium of Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Justice Omotosho didn't even have the right to try Nnamdi Kanu under a repealed law, and stating that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Well, at this point in time, I'll let you guys tell me what you feel about this in the comment section below. You have watched, you have read, and you have also listened. What do you think about this? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Do well to like this video, do well to share this video, and do well to hit the subscribe button below for more trending updates.